Well, good morning internets, here we are. We have ourselves a little bit of a start for another vlog. Today we're gonna go out and secure that sea can. Well, first I guess hunt it down in the row of sea cans, find out where it is, and secure it with a padlock. If things go okay, I'm going to try to take a load of stuff out there and start putting stuff in it. Try to get things started and going for the project. Today is a little bit of a rougher day, but I'm going to make the best of it and get done what I can get done in the little bit of time that I have out and about to get said things done. What am I expecting when I get there? Well, obviously an 8x20 so kind of box. Hopefully it's clean, hopefully there's no holes in it, hopefully it's hasn't been leaked oil or anything really nasty in it. I've got a broom out there to sweep it just in case it is dirty, and I do have a padlock that I've had for years that's been in the truck for other uses that I can slap on the door. That will work quite well for securing the sea can. I know it's been unsecured, and I've already paid close to a month's rent, close to almost 4 weeks rent on it just now, but that's kind of what happens when you rent it and then end up getting sick like I did. But at the same time, sure enough, if I didn't rent it when I did, it wouldn't be here now or at the end of the month when I go to start this project. So sometimes renting things early pays off, even if you do pay out a little more in money. So let's head down there and see what happens for the day. Okay, so here we are. Located the sea can in the row of sea cans. As you can tell, it is fairly clean in here. Maybe a little oil drips from a couple of motorcycles or whatever. There doesn't appear to be any leaks or holes in this sea can, as well as it appears to be in overall good shape. Even comes with little tie-down hooks in the corner to get creative with. It should do fairly well for building materials and stuff, and then the storage for things that I don't really need right away anyways, for in the back corner. So let's get things unloaded and then we'll go for a second trip. Okay, there we go. Got trip number 1 all unloaded in the sea can. It's not everything by far. There's still more to come in here. There's my camping gear all in totes. There is a couple of work lights that I got on sale over the winter time. Some totes that I bought on sale over the winter. People who have watched my channel for quite a while would recognize the unboxing video on this heater. I sold it a few years ago because, well, I thought I didn't need it anymore. And then over winter I reacquired it again, thinking that I might need it for the spring for this project. So now it's back. There's some towels and linens and stuff that I kept from my apartment because might need them in the future. A few things that I bought over the winter, the wheelie carts, the little trays, the old fan and the dog dish back from the apartment, things like that. The AC is out of the trailer, worked okay for last camping season. We'll have to see what the future is for that AC, but for right now I'm going to hang on to it because it did kind of work. So now that trip 1 is in the sea can, let's go and load up and well, get going for trip 2. Well, there we go. Load number 2 in here. This is mainly the stuff that was in the nose of the Jayco. The camping gear that was in the other trailer, and some other goodies that are in here now. There will be another little shift before my project starts of this stuff here, a little further down, because I need 8 feet in this area here for the building materials and such. This is the mattress out of the other trailer, and it was a really good mattress when it went in there, and well, it still is a really good mattress now. So I wrapped it up in plastic and put it in here because as much as, well, I would like to have a single bed in there to save on space, a double bed just kind of works. So I may just be a little more budget friendly and put this one back in there because really there is nothing wrong with it. The new totes, which are the black and blue ones there, I'm gonna sort kind of this pile into them, which are linens and towels, sheets, stuff like that that I kept from my apartment. Those boxes there are goodies that I kept from my apartment, like cutlery and dishes and stuff. Kind of is on the off chance that in the future I get another apartment. Obviously the RCA box is what it says, it's a microwave. That was in the other trailer, and I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to keep it or integrate the microwave out of the Jayco back in it. There's a couple of miscellaneous tool type boxes in there that I'm going to have to sort through and decide if I'm going to keep or let go. Of course, camping chair, folding table, outside kind of kitchen type table thing, pop-up shelter. There's a second pop-up shelter around here somewhere. Tote with blankets in, which can probably go, you know, on the back wall. But essentially there's room here to slide the building, the demo materials I want to keep there behind the bed, and then room to still get in here for sorting on a rainy or day that I can't physically exert myself to do the work. It looks to be fairly decent. Everything's coming together pretty good. It's just a matter of, well, the weather shaping up, and then the project will be started. But for now, we are going to snap a padlock on the sea can, and that's one more step toward the final vision and final dream. One thing I will say is I do sure miss the garage and the sheds that I once did have, especially doing a project like this, because I could store store materials in the sheds and the garage. The garage was a great place to work out of, especially on a wet kind of cool day with the heater and all that. But we're gonna make do with what we got going forward and live the life as best as we can when the body allows us to. But there we go. Sea can is now secure. Another step on the project is now secure, and everything is good to go. Well, here we go, guys. The preceding video clips were all shot over a period of like 5 or 6 days. I struggled this week to get the stuff transferred over from the trailers into the store Secan. The weather wasn't cooperating, meaning that there was a lot of ups and downs in the weather, and that affects me a lot, as well as the moving and lifting of certain items hurt quite a bit. I would do a little bit and rest, do a little bit and rest, and then have a bad day, and then come back and do a little bit and rest. And I went out there one day and it was a total disaster, and had to call for reinforcements to come help, which then saved me a day or two at the other end. But I think I am ready to, well, as you've seen, secure the Secan, and very close to being ready to start my project. With the weather being the way it has been here in May so far, I've lost about a week and a half or so, but that is to be expected because April and May traditionally are the transition months from winter into spring to summer. And realistically in May, up until like May long, or even after May long, we've actually gotten snow. And even once the trees and stuff have started to leaf out, we usually get one more really heavy snowfall that breaks tree branches. So I'm really not expecting to get much done in May until the last little bit. Even in 2019, when I was doing the planning for my big epic road trip, the May was all over the board with snow and rain and thunder showers and ups and down weather, and it was only the last week or so of May when the weather really turned around then. So I have got a lot done in the month of April, considering, and I've got a lot of preparations done leading into May. So there may be a little bit of work doing in the hot of July or August, but I guess that's kind of the way she goes. It is nice to be able to, even if it is at a slower pace, work toward getting something completed. This is going to be a long-term-ish project, and I say long-term, like I've said, 3 to 5 years, because of budget and reasons like that. And you know, if I had the money laying in front of me, I would go probably get it paid and get it done within 6 months, kind of a thing. But when it takes time to save up that money at my current rate of ability of savings, without jumping full feet and no longer paying the rent I'm paying to stay in this room, and jump in it and work around myself while living in it. And that's kind of what I'm trying to avoid by doing what I'm doing. And I know maybe things aren't quite 100% just so or perfect, but it will work out how it's supposed to work out. And we are one step closer to things being starting on the roll and getting things going, and one step closer to things being done. Like I said, it's going to be 3 to 5 years before this project is done. But during the meantime, we will have project videos, and I'm hoping a little bit of use out of this item in the meantime, as long as things can stay sort of the way they are now. My life has a tendency of changing, and even my living environment that I'm changing in, even my living environment that I'm currently living in, is kind of up in the air and changing, because they are bound to at least until January. Then after that, they won't say whether they're re-signing or they're gonna move, because they they've been talking about moving for years and haven't done it, but at the same time I myself need to make sure that I've got things in order. So if they decide to move in a month in January and we come across February in the middle of -30 winter, I've got a place to move to, or at least at the very least move into my project trailer and work around myself. So I'm hoping to get a lot of that done, or at least a lot of the basics done before winter, just in case they don't commit to another year. And the agreement was, you know, the time frame was laid out in the beginning, but sometimes other people's timelines don't stay true to some of the things they said. So we will have to play it by ear and see how the future goes. But like I said, in the meantime, we're gonna have a project going. We're gonna have content rolling. We're gonna have photos. We're gonna have videos. I'm gonna try to embrace the short videos and all that, well, good stuff. This will be the largest undertaking I've done since 2015, 2016, when there was the deck project and the basement project thing going on at the house, and everything else since then have been small little projects, but at the same time I've kind of kept going and rolling. But thanks for joining me on this here vlog. I guess it'll be what it is. The future is unknown. And as always, thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.